Hey there, welcome back to my channel. And if you're listening as well, I'm so glad you're here because today I'm going to talk about the things that I wish I knew when I started my online tutoring business so that you don't have to make the same mistakes that I did and you can just grow from them from day one. So, the first mistake you might have heard me mention before, and I'm very passionate about, is that I wasn't charging enough. And I wish I would have known what I could have charged in the beginning so that I could have maximized my time. And I've seen other people talking on Instagram or TikTok about overcharging, and I totally agree with that. There has to be a line somewhere. And that's why I created the tutoring income calculator. And so you can use that completely 100% for free. And I'll leave that in the description box below. And it tells you basically what your end goal in mind is. And you can find that easily by then sliding over the slider. Let's say you want to make $5,000 a month, then it'll tell you how many kids you need to tutor or how many hours you need to be tutoring to get to that goal. And the reason I'm so passionate about that is because I've been tutoring a very long time now, and I coach other teachers and tutors who are trying to grow their teacher business. And the number one thing that they usually want help with in the initial stages is figuring out their ideal tutoring rate. And so just know that's something I can definitely help you with, but check out the calculator first and then figure out what's going to be right for you. My second thing that I wish I would have known when I started my online tutoring business is that my tutoring business was going to become a much bigger teacher business. And what I mean by that is that I don't make all of my money just from tutoring. And I think if you have more of an umbrella in your business, meaning that this is the main thing, teacher business, and underneath of it, one of your prongs is tutoring, then you will make more money in the long run. If you want to just tutor, of course, I support you in that dream as well. But here's my thought process behind that. Tutoring is trading all of your time for money, which it's really great money and it's a great part of your business. But what if there were other things you could do that you could really maximize the time that you're spending on your business and make money while you're sleeping? And that's why Teachers Pay Teachers is the second prong to your teacher business umbrella that I'm talking about. So not just tutoring. So you could be making sales while you're tutoring. You could be making sales while you're asleep. And I'm very passionate about that as well, because as you know, I own my own Teachers Pay Teachers store and I help teachers just like you start yours. And in fact, this summer I'm having a cohort of people that are going to go through my course From Zero to Cha-Ching, which is my course that helps you get through Teachers Pay Teachers and setting up your store and running it and all the secrets that are there that I've learned over the years. And going through the course with me with coaching in a group cohort. So that's going to be called the From Zero to Cha-Ching Summer Mastermind. We're going to meet June, July, and August twice a month. There's going to be product audits and a lot more access to coaching than if you just took the course by itself. If that's something you're interested in, you can always send me a direct message and talk to me more about that. I'll also leave a link below so you can read more about it, but it's going to be a great fit for you if you know that you want somebody to kind of push you uphill to get your TPT stores started, or if you already have one but you want to grow it, then that's the perfect time to join this cohort and have group coaching. And I mention all that because it really is a substantial part of my own teacher business, and you're going to hear the language that I'm using over the next few months of shifting more to saying teacher business and not just tutoring, because to me now, I have such a clear path that tutoring is really just one part of it. And I want it to be just one part for you too, so that you can have passive income in your Teachers Pay Teachers store, as well as the time that you're spending tutoring. And with that being said, the third thing that I'm going to start pushing you in the direction of is creating your own course or starting your own coaching program. You can do all the things that I model all the time. You're very capable of it, and you could somehow combine all three of those things to really cultivate a profitable teacher business that I wish I would have known about from the beginning so that I would have a bigger scale to start from and not just one thing. But I think starting with one thing initially is great. And that's why I always push people to start tutoring first, because it puts money in your pocket right away, using skills you already have, as well as really giving you that confidence that you can be an entrepreneur and still be a teacher in the classroom just like me. You can do it all, and there's ways to do it and systematize it so that you're not always trading every second of the day for a dollar. Okay, so the third thing, and this one's a little heavy, but I wish I would have known when I started my online tutoring business that people would be jealous. Now, hear me out. I don't mean that like, oh, look at me. People are so jealous. Mostly the people I meet online are amazing. I'm talking about the people that maybe are around you, that maybe work at your place of employment. Especially if you are a teacher like me, when people find out you have a tutoring business, maybe they find out how much you charge, there's going to be some jealousy, and that's on them. And so I want you to know that you have to do the work of just letting go of whatever their opinions of that. Let go of it, because usually people are jealous of things that they want, and they mask it by being condescending and acting holier than thou by saying, well, I would never charge that. I tutor kids for free. Good for you. You do you, boo. I'm going to go ahead and do what I need to do so that I can have extra money in my life for the things that I need to do for my family. And that's all you have to tell yourself in your mind. And remind yourself that jealousy usually means that you're kind of on the right path. Like, people want what you have because you're successful. So I wish I would have known that a little bit earlier on, and I would have told myself to not let other people dim my light. Don't let other people's opinions of you stop you from doing what you're going to do in your business. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you wanting more in your life. And if you needed to hear that today, let me know in the comments below, because I needed to hear that in the early stages of my business. And then, even this last year, I needed to be reminded of that. And something that really helped me this year, I want to share that with you, is I started listening to Mel Robbins and her podcast. And I've bought a couple of her books now. And she gives some amazing advice about habits and the science behind forming them. But not only that, she will really help transform your mindset. And something that really stuck with me this year that helped me get through the last couple months that I had some really hard times, and my professional school life versus like my business doing great and like totally thriving, was, if you wouldn't want to trade lives with that person who's criticizing you, then why do you give a what they think? And hearing that totally changed my whole trajectory, my outlook on my business and everything. I'm like, you know what? Why do I care? I don't choose to be around toxic people. And I'm sure because you're here trying to grow your mind, your business, you don't like to be around toxic people either. So you can make that choice and just know that you are on the right path. And I'm here supporting you. And I am your friend through the screen. Or if you're listening to me, I want you to know that I seriously care and love you. And I mean it. Like, you are an awesome person, and you deserve to have somebody tell you that. And if you haven't been told that lately, then I hope you're hearing me today. So those are the 3 things that I wish I would have known when I started my online tutoring business. To recap, you got to charge enough, charge your worth. Second, start looking at it as a teacher business, and you have different parts of the umbrella that are underneath of it, all the different prongs, which are tutoring, your TPT store, and then starting an online course or coaching program, or maybe even both. And third, whatever people are jealous of is their problem, and you do you. You just keep growing that business. You keep thriving. Don't let your light be put out by somebody else. And I hope that this video will resonate with you and make a difference in your life, because you truly are an amazing, capable, wonderful person. And I believe the best is here for you, and it's just waiting. The best is yet to come, as they say. So thanks so much for being here, and I will see you next time.